Hello, my beautiful souls. I hope someone will come to see me today. I didn't advertise this live. I actually decided for once to do something very spontaneous, and the reason why I wanted to do something spontaneous is because I have been, in the morning I have posted a video where that, hello Scott, lovely to see you, dying, where I have advised everybody that I've been guided to take my time and rest and immerse myself into my deep spiritual work, which actually I have done. And as I have done so today, part of my routine is sit in meditation. If I cannot manage to do that on the way to work as I drive, don't think that I'm going somewhere away and losing completely touch with reality. The good thing about practicing meditation is that you can actually connect with your higher self and set intention to receive guidance, and that's exactly what was happening for me. So as I came back from work, I sat in order to meditate, and I asked my Christ avatar consciousness self to advise me, help me to understand how to move forward within this very intense, emotional, transformational, alchemizing work, because I found myself extremely exhausted throughout the day, and obviously having a daily task that requires a lot of mental focus and a lot of applying my mind, it's becoming a little bit difficult at times, and I truly don't want to create anything in terms of my work but success. So I sat to my meditation, and as I was receiving the guidance, I also have received a guidance to come live, and that was very beautiful guidance. And then I asked my guides to advise me or guide me what I should be discussing as a subject or a topic, and that was very interesting as well. You ask and you receive, and it's truly how it works. And the answers that I have received were basically to stand in my authenticity and share with you considerations that I had, and I've never thought that it's something that I want to share, but I will. And also the guidance came through to come live, because this is how I'm activating you, my audience, and this is how I get to activate soul contract for those beautiful souls who are seeking assistance in their ascension journey and are looking for a mentor that will energetically, frequency-wise resonate with him. I'm so grateful that you're still here, Scott. At least I'm not speaking to myself. There are, of course, topics that for some of us are very difficult to share. And I will start my share from saying that today something came to my attention. It was a divine masculine speaking about this prevailing presence everywhere of people complaining, and us as humanity endorsing hard work, being constantly in a mode of achieving and working more and building businesses and building success and so on. And then he showed a spectrum of and used beautiful comparison, and he used those exact words: how much do you want to upscale your business in order to upscale your burden? And I caught myself today in exactly this consideration, and it prompted me. Hello, beautiful Ryan. Hello, darling. Hello. This caught my attention today as well, because in my own professional world, I actually have always been this person that worked very hard, and it's something which has been programmed in me since the childhood. It's simply the culture I grew up in, and coming from a humble background. Hello, sweetheart. Hello, Lian. I'm so grateful for all your beautiful souls still being here. Well, through my humble beginnings, this is how I was conditioned and programmed, but please mind the use of words, conditioned and programmed. I always thought that in order to achieve anything in life, one needs to work extremely hard. And that's exactly how it's been. That's how my reality has been created, because I worked very hard. Throughout university, I've been always called a kin bean, and it was because, hello Mark, lovely to see you, darling. So through the university, I've been always called a kin bean because I've been programmed and conditioned to achieving, and it was never about competition for me. It was always about pushing myself and challenging myself to achieve more, to succeed more, and the only measure I had of success was against my own very high expectations. And recently, I actually have started to consider those, hello Maria, thank you for being here, darling. I started to consider how this programming and conditioning is affecting me in my daily life, and what can I do in order to change my reality. So what have I done? And I'm coming from the position of someone who professionally has achieved something, and someone who has now more options open than ever before. And I'm finding myself in a place where actually I want to listen to my heart more than my mind. All these beautiful ambitions that I had since my childhood, they're starting to mean less and less and less. And I can share with you that it doesn't go without frustration, because the conditioning and programming is so strong. So I truly am, at the moment, in a very much so a limbo within myself and my soul, because my heart is pulling me in one direction, and my conditioning and programming is saying, well, you worked so hard, you achieved so much, relatively speaking, and you now want to ditch it all and live your life. How exactly? So you will maybe notice that I have put out yesterday, after a very long period of speaking up how I'm being guided to put out my offerings to people to souls who are advanced, looking for elevation in their consciousness, but also those souls who simply want to activate their DNA, their innate abilities, gifts, and step in their soul's purpose, exactly that, soul's purpose, and to embody their angelic DNA and Christ's mission. Now, so I am putting out myself as absolutely the person that I am. I am Galactic High Priestess. I am guided by Galactic Guardians, but first and foremost, I work in accordance with God's will. So my connection is directly with God. And as I connect to the source and God's energy and frequency, I am able to tap to, for example, Galactic Akashic Records or quantum field. So when a person comes to me and sits in front of me as a client, I am able to have a conversation, but even without conversation, actually tune into their morphogenetic field in order to see what their blueprint is, what they are designed, their Christos mission for this incarnation. I have this ability, and you will hopefully be able to see some of beautiful souls that I worked with will be kindly placing their review, soulful review. And some of these souls are truly advanced. So what I'm trying to share and encourage you to consider for yourself as a tool for expansion of your consciousness and to increase and step up, to increase your consciousness, but also to step up in your Christ mission, is exactly the service that I'm putting out, which is quantum healing. Now, the reason why I have been discussing my work and my intellectual and my mind connection to what I said for a very long time in my life to do, and the reason why I'm now bringing it to me posting yesterday that I am finally open for bookings to accept clients and advanced souls to work with, is because I had to reconcile those two parts within my soul. And hello sweethearts, hello Jessica, and hello Megan. I'm sending you all so much love. Thank you for tuning in, stepping away even for a second. It's so sweet of you. The reason why I am now bringing myself to my services is because I had to reconcile those two parts of me within myself. And when you work, like probably many of you guys, you have at some point took this leap of faith, or you've been guided to ditch the job you have in order to step away and simply listen to what fills your heart and what really truly makes you happy. Well, I am at this place. I'm not coming in to tell you that I'm going to ditch my job tomorrow, because it's not what I can at the moment do. I cannot do it at the moment, but I am working right now with my galactic guardians, with God, in order to embody fully my Christos mission. And at this point I will be definitely in a position to step in into my soul's mission and step away from the 3D work that I have set out since the childhood to do. And to be honest, it's more than one country, and this is even more incredible when I talk about programming and how we are conditioned. It's actually all driving itself as an agenda to just one point: mind control. And there is, of course, a deep spiritual meaning why we are conditioned and why we are programmed to this degree. But that's not exactly what I want to speak about today. I was called to come in and share with you. You are seeing my kitten in the background, and there are of course candles. So I'm just as well watching that nothing is going. No kittens are going on fire. My galactic guardians and my Lyran guides are here, and I know my kittens can see them. Okay, baby, no playing with the fire, honey. Come down. Chop, chop. Come on, sweetie. Come on, baby. I'm not going to stop the live. It will be something absolutely incredible. My kittens don't want to listen right now. Yes, so that's why I came on. I've been guided, and I truly felt that I needed to come online to activate those soul contracts. And in fact, I've been told specifically to come on live for one particular person. So whoever you are, here I am for you, showing up. If you will hear the call, I'm here.